Yo, what's up? It's Chavis here, back for a review for a say hey to the turkeys, yes sir. So I'm back for a review for a project that actually came out. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago for the new review for the new project, or well, not so new now, but for the project from Marciano and the Alchemist called the Elephant Bones. So when it comes to Marciano, to be honest with you and be completely real with you, so I have heard, so I have heard before of him, but this is the first time I have heard him, like, this is the first time I've actually sat down and listened to a project from him. Is what I'm trying to say. I have heard of him before though, and so it's not my first time hearing him, but it's my first time hearing. I mean, this is okay. What I'm trying to say is, this is my first time hearing him. Is what I'm trying to say. But that Alchemist of Horse, you know, and so I went to this project not really knowing what to expect from him. So I knew the production was going to be very subtle from that Alchemist, because and so I knew the production was going to be very subtle and all that, and so I thought it kind of paired very well with Marciano's flow. Kind of the way he kind of spits, because the way he spits is also it's very subtle though as well. He's not a very hard hitting kind of guy. He's not a hard hitting kind of like a spitter. He's honestly very subtle and soothing. I don't know if I should say all that, but he's just he's also very subtle and calm with the way he spits and the way he raps. Is what I'm trying to say. But the project itself was cool. It was a cool little project. It was 14 tracks. The project is, like I said, the project was just cool. Like I said, the project was very subtle. It's kind of something. You know what this is. It's something you throw on the background when you're trying to study or do some kind of homework. Some kind of work that you're trying to get done. This is the perfect project for that. This is the perfect project for that, because you have production from a producer, well, kind of like Alchemist, who is God said at the start of the video, very subtle, very subtle, and so you get that compared with the flow and the way he raps is also very subtle. So you really get that, but the project itself, it's like I said, it's just a cool little thing you throw in the background. I heard the whole thing, and I guess one thing I will say about it though is it kind of starts to blend, and here's part of the reason why I say that it's good to throw in the background, and I'd say the same thing for Zelda, like people like West Side Gun, Benny, like Conway and stuff like that. I throw on that type of music on in the background when I'm trying to get stuff done, because because some of their production is hard hitting, but some of the production, but a lot of it's very subtle and very laid back, and it's very nice to have one though in the background. So that's why I say that. That's why I say it's good to have one though in the background, and because a lot of that really, because if you really sit there and try to listen to the whole album front to back, it starts to blend in. It starts to sound the exact same, really, and that's kind of the only real problem I had with this project probably, is that it really did start to sound the exact same after like 4 or 5 tracks. And it started to come together too much. It started to blend together way too much to the point where it kind of sounded the exact same. And so it's kind of a good thing to have on while you're in the background, but it's not very good to like. It's not a good project to sit there and go through the album and try to like hear what he's saying, because like he's saying some shit, but he's not saying like. He's kind of saying the exact same thing, and that's what the only issue I have with people like Griselda is. They sound really great. They're great. They can rap and they can spit and all of that. My only problem is they kind of have the exact same style. They talk about the same thing, but they're, which is not a bad thing, because you can say the same thing for an artist like Pusha T. But the thing with him is. He knows how he talks about the same stuff, but he knows how to change up his style. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to people like Griselda, who can talk about the same thing, but they don't really change their style up, so it gets kind of hard to sit there and hear a whole project. And I can say the same thing for his same project too. And I think that was my only real problem though with this. But besides that, the project sounded great. The project was great, but it was cool. And the project was just something you kind of just, yeah. So yeah, that's really much it. There were two people that told me, hey man, you really should hear this album. You really should hear this album. So I was like, all right, fine, sure. So I did, and yeah, that's pretty much all to say. It was a really cool project. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There will be more to come soon, and yeah, it's got something else I want to say. Oh yeah, I think, don't know for sure yet, but here soon I might be starting to stream. I might be starting to stream on Twitch here soon, and I think I might be starting to do something to do with the same kind of stuff I'm doing here on this channel. I'll probably be doing on Twitch, which means I might be able to start doing reactions now. So I hope that'll be the case here soon. So yeah, but besides all that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I also want to thank you guys so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for commenting and liking and all that. We really need to try to grow this. I'm trying to grow this channel a whole lot more. So if y'all could please subscribe and like and all that, that'd be great. And like I said, I might be going to Twitch soon while still doing these two. So yeah. So I want to thank you guys again. I'll see you guys soon. Say goodbye to the turkeys, and yeah.